Hey guys, what's up? Daniel here. Today we're checking out the silver and the space gray iPhone 6. And we're really going to focus on why you should get the silver or why you should get the space gray. And hopefully help you decide which one you should spend your money on. Now, they of course both cost the same. There's no difference in the price for choosing one over the other. I believe that the space gray is the top seller this year. So by going with the white, you're going to have a color that won't be seen as much. So there you go. That's one thing. If you want to not have the same thing as everyone else. Even more so, I believe the gold is even less popular. So you'll see even less people with the gold. But we're going to stick to these two right here and help you decide. Now, the first thing that I want to talk about here is that the black front on the iPhone 6 is one of the reasons that I went for this iPhone 6. It's less distracting, right? So this is the reason that TVs have a black bezel, because you want to focus on the video or on the game that you're playing. You don't want the border of the TV to annoy you and distract you from what you're watching. You want to be, in the movie, in the game, just like when you go to a cinema and you don't see the curtains, you don't see the borders, you just see the movie and everything else is dark. That is the reason I went with this, because when I'm watching a video, I just want to be immersed in the experience. And this new screen, which is a little bit bubbly and it has that edge to it, it looks even more seamless and less distracting than ever before. With that said, we have the white one over here, which a lot of people prefer. Now, why do they prefer it? Well, one of the reasons out of many is that you have a two-tone design here. You have the black screen and you have the white look. Then you have the silver back. It just gives you, a different feeling. It feels completely different to the space gray. Now, the back, of course, is very simple, very quiet. It's not distracting at all. It's just, it has a simple design. It just looks more simple than the space gray. Even though the space gray this time around, you can see is much lighter than last year's model by a lot. And a lot of people might not like this. I mean, if you're going to go this light and you're basing this just on the color, I mean, I would prefer this one. I really like this color. And I think it looks really nice because it's so simple. Now, this goes for the color. I'm not a fan of the bands. They look a little bit, they should have been white, to be honest, because they, the screen is white. So why aren't the lines white? If you look at the gold over here, the lines are white. And I don't know if you had noticed that they weren't white, but they're a dark, they're almost a silver looking. And I don't think, I think it wouldn't have looked bad with the white. Now, you can see the difference in the, this one's darker. Now, another reason to probably get this one is that this line, I'm guessing over time, if you use jeans, the color of the jeans might get into that plastic and make that plastic kind of discolor over time. And I'm not 100% sure if this is going to happen. This is something that I'm kind of predicting might happen. And you can see why I might think this, because there's a lot of products. This happened to me with the iPhone 4. The white kind of over time from my jeans started kind of looking blue, especially around the edges where the glass kind of ended and was stuck on. And it was really hard to clean that. Now, I feel like that's going to happen to this plastic right here, and it's less likely to happen to this dark plastic, even though it might still happen to that. And it's, of course, going to happen even more to that gold with the white. But, I'm not 100% sure. It's a little bit dark here, so I don't know. I don't have, maybe over time, if it does get discolored, I'll make sure to tweet that out or something like that. But that's one thing that I am kind of assuming might happen. Now, what's another reason here? Of course, we have the camera right here and the sensors up here. So that might be a little bit distracting to people, that to have just those random dots there that look like they're out of place. And I know a lot of people might get annoyed that there's a camera here or a big dot here and not a big dot there for symmetry. And if that annoys you, then you're definitely going to go with the iPhone in the black, because that is almost completely gone and you can't really see it most of the time. Now let me clean that for you guys that get annoyed with smudges. I know that I do. So yeah, it's almost seamless and you can barely see it. Now a third reason why you might get this one, or however many reasons we've spoken about this here, is let me clean that for you again. And by the way, this cloth is really good. The silver ring around here, I think it looks really cool. Like, it looks a little bit, more premium, like it has this premium feel to it right there. Because of that, on the space gray, it's gone, right? Because it's just colored. You can kind of see it at an angle, but it almost just looks like it's just part of the home button. It doesn't look like, I don't know. It's just, there's something really cool about that button right there with that ring around it. It just reminds me every time that it has a fingerprint sensor. This one, it kind of tries to hide the fact that it has a fingerprint sensor. It almost makes the home button disappear, which might be another reason why you might prefer this one. It almost has, this one has almost zero distraction on the front, while this one just has the two-tone for people that like variety and don't want such a boring and cold look, because of course this one is dead, sadly. Now I want to talk a little bit about UI. A lot of people have mentioned that since it has iOS 7 or iOS 8, will the software have anything to do with it? Will a lot of apps look better on the white version? Well, the black border around the screen in some apps might be annoying to some. So if I click calendar here, if you can see that black border right there where the screen ends and where the color of the actual phone starts, that's gone on this phone, because the bezels are black and that just blends in, and it all, it could be taken in as part of the bezel, while here it can't. And it never annoyed me on the iPhone 4, and it doesn't annoy me now. I don't mind for it. I of course prefer that one, but here it's not even that much visible, but it's still a little bit visible. So if we open certain apps, let's open weather here. The white phone really matches the look of a lot of the apps that Apple has made in iOS 7, and it just helps make it look cleaner. Why don't I use Touch ID? It has happened in too many videos right now. And it just, I think everything looks cleaner on the white iPhone, right? Do you agree with me? Because, a lot of the apps that Apple has made are white. So everything looks clean and simple on the right one. This one looks, it's not that it doesn't look simple, it just doesn't look, and sorry, I got a text message. Don't want to show that person's name on the video. But, yeah, I feel like you know where I'm going with this. Everything looks a little bit cleaner on the right iPhone. Now, these iPhones aren't set to the highest sensitivity, in case you were wondering that it looks a little bit low. I did that so you can see the screen better. But yeah, guys, I think that's pretty much it. If you have any reasons as to why someone should get the white one or the black one, do comment down below or let me know, because there's a lot of people that are really stuck on this decision. And yeah, hopefully it helps you decide a little bit. I know it's super difficult to actually choose one. It's happened to me way too many times in the past. So when Apple announced these, I was like, I'm going for the space gray, whatever happens, because when I saw that bubbly look of the screen, I just wanted that for watching videos. And yeah, but they're both amazing colors. You're not gonna go wrong with any. You're gonna like whatever you get, and trust me, even if you're having second thoughts after purchasing one, you're gonna love it, and you're not gonna regret your purchase. They're both great phones. But yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching this video. Between the white and the space gray or the black iPhone 6. If you have any questions, feel free to comment. As always, make sure to subscribe to this channel to stay tuned for more videos. If you have any video suggestions, please let me know. I will try to make them, because I know that a lot of people don't sometimes when you ask them to, but I will try my best to get that, or make sure to contact me on the website if you have any special requests and you need me to find something out for you. Other than that, I will catch you guys in the next video. Take care. Hey guys, before ending the video, I wanted to thank you for watching this video. Now, if you want to check out more coverage on the iPhone 6, there's a lot more on my channel. I have unboxings of all the colors and overviews and a bunch of other comparisons. Now, if you really enjoyed this video, feel free to hit that like button and also subscribe to the channel because it really helps, and you can stay tuned for future videos that I make. Now, if you have any questions, you can always contact me on the website or even comment on the video that you watch, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. And even if I don't know something, I will research it and try to get back to you as soon as I can. So again, thank you for watching this video, and I hope you enjoyed it. I'll catch you guys in the next one.